Who be the real ones? Who be the real ones? Who be the real ones that come around when your back against the wall and ain't got shit? Who be the real ones that got your back like the shell spitting out the mag on some good shit? Who be the real ones that come around when your back against the wall and ain't got shit? Who be the real ones that got your back like the shell spitting out the mag on some good shit? Is you active? Keep it 100. When the phone hit the fan, do you really function? A lot of niggas talk, say they be with the shit. Never pull the trigger.
We're live. What's up, CDC, man? You see YouTube make it hard for us. We gotta grind for all subscribers that we get to participate in the show. But I come to smoke. I come to smoke in peace. True story. So I come to smoke in peace with you, CDC Survivor, and you, Big Bad, and you, Sin Cal, and you, Nate Dogg, 916, because I know he gonna smoke something.
Facts. What's happening with Brad?
Oh man, shit! After the day of running around and thing, it's about time for me to sit still for about a good 27 minutes.
27 minutes. That's about all it's gonna be.
All right, maybe about 37.
Oh, good looking out. Okay. I just got a message from old Josh from Lockdown 23-1.
Oh, really?
What's good, Nate?
Yeah.
What's good, Dirk?
Hey,
y'all can hear me.
motherfucker finally got his attention, huh?
I ain't got no headphones in.
I hear you. We hear you.
Shit, let me put some headphones in, all right?
There you go.
Hey, Nate.
Yeah.
The ripples got stirred up enough to get his attention, huh?
Nah, he know I ain't. You know, I mean, he know. He be at me here and there, but you know, what I mean, yeah, probably.
It's them educated ones, them educated answers he be needing. You know, I got one homeboy that's over there. Let me hit him.
Yep. You know, they go a certain place when they don't want no bullshit answer. They just want to really break it down non-biased answer. Like, this is what it is. And I'm going to tell you not how I feel. I'm going to tell you how it was. You know, it just was like that. You know what I mean? Now, what we would have did in that situation is this. And what they do is that. But this is the honest, unbiased opinion. If you ask me about something about that lifestyle, I'm going to give it to you. Like, I'm a rule studier. I've always been a rule studier. So I'm going to give it to you how it's supposed to go. And then I'm going to tell you how I would have I'll tell you how I would have went about it. None of gang in the building. Big Bad, what's up, bro?
What up, Nate?
You losing weight on me? You losing weight, bro?
Well, not on purpose. You know, not on purpose.
Oh, okay. Well, if it was on purpose,
this might answer your question. Here's the carports. Fucking, let me see if I can turn this camera around. Fucking, this is the carports right here. Oh man, dude, I'm on the 3rd floor daily.
Okay.
By the stairs. See, that's the top of the carports. That's how high I am.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you probably higher than that because you probably just got through smoking, but I feel you.
Oh, I'm much higher than that, you know. And I'm about to have me a beverage. Yeah.
Beverage. He said a
But
beverage.
yeah, no, I haven't lost no weight really.
And you already know what that
Yeah,
means.
I
He said a
Gatorade.
beverage.
Time for Gatorade.
He
Yeah,
didn't say a
time
Gatorade.
for
He said a beverage. What's in
time
that
for a Gatorade. You know.
What's in that Gatorade, man? Look, hold on.
Well, you know, might be a little water in there.
Maybe.
Just a little water.
Maybe
Oh
not.
shit!
Maybe not.
Beautiful day though. Maybe not.
Maybe not.
Oh, Lord. My headphones said power off.
Well,
Man,
if we play if we play the odds, chances are.
Chances are it's something inebriating inside that substance.
Something that's a whole bunch of
Nate, you probably had that. You probably had that case since the last softball game.
I have.
Could be a long vacation. Could be a long vacation.
Hey, here's the cold part. You want to know? Just to be honest, right? I did have I think we had the last softball game. I had some beers in the cooler. I never drunk none. Right? You know, they sat in that cooler so long the caps rusted.
Damn, you could have took the tater salad. You could have took the tater salad, left the beer.
I mean, you know, I don't really drink like that.
That's fucking alcohol abuse, bro.
Drinker.
I'd rather have tater salad. Who are you talking to?
But I'm pretty sure you know people that would have made use of them.
I would have rather had the tater salad.
Don't listen to Dirk.
Here he goes again with the potato salad.
Yeah.
Get over it.
I didn't say I did not say potato salad.
True fat kid, bro.
Potato salad.
True fat kid. I mean,
that's you know why? Because Dirk can always buy a drink. He can't buy good tater salad.
You motherfucking right. That shit hard to come by.
Wait. CDC, where you going, bruh?
It look like he on a coast somewhere.
We're going to have to redo that interview, bro. You was kind of like...
See that thing yesterday? It said, what do you call a potato with a dick growing out of the side of it? Or something like that.
We're going to have to redo that interview because that first time we did that interview, you was like, you was low-key like tired or high as shit.
You talking about CDC?
Yeah, we did an interview a couple years ago. I never put it up because we never finished it, but I still got it in my computer. But I was just looking at it the other day, and I was like, no, I'm not going to put this up because Brett done opened up and relaxed a little bit now with the community, so I might as well redo that shit. And he done pulled up.
Many times.
Hey, I look at people. No cap. I respect all my supporters, all the Dirty Nation, all the kennel. You know what I mean? I respect everybody for being supportive of us. But it's something different when I meet you in person. You know what I mean? If I met you in person, that make me feel a little bit different about you. You know what I mean?
True that, man. You get to get a real feel for a motherfucker.
Yeah, it ain't a negative thing. Like those who can't make it, can't make it. But you know, those who can and choose to do that. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, good looking out, man. I really appreciate that. And it's like, I can tell a cat really just trying to be around some solid people. You know what I mean? Or who they deem to be solid at least.
You know what I'm talking about? Exactly.
You know what I mean? Just like the first game.
You always say what I'm thinking, bro. I don't know how you do that shit.
Hey, the first game, we had somebody pull up for the kennel. I didn't even know who it was. She walked up talking about, hey, I wanted to come out and show support. I'm like, okay. I'm shaking her hand like, okay, thank you. And I'm like, who are you? And she was like, she told me her name. It was Moon Sugar. I'm like, oh, okay. Good looking out, man. Good looking out. I appreciate you pulling up, man. And she don't even live in Sacramento either.
What?
You drove all the way out here just to watch a softball.
You know what I'm saying?
You didn't even kind of play. You just came to watch.
That's what's up, to be honest with you.
I mean, shit. Whatchamacallit came from fucking Texas.
And look at this. Hey, look at this, though. Look how it say about somebody's character and how they can read people's character, Dirt. She brought her little boy with her.
Mm-hmm.
She brought her little boy with her to watch a bunch of ex-convicts and gang members to play baseball. Knowing
she knew it was a safe environment.
It was a safe space. She knew it was going to be a safe space. It's like, if you see me in public, man, like I said before, if you see me, you see Dirt, man, come up and say what's up, man. I ain't tripping, man. I ain't never tripping. It's good. Like, I don't even care what I'm going to do. I'm going to at least say what's up. I'm going to at least send my respects. You know what I mean? I'm not going to be ever rude or disrespectful to anybody coming to speak to me. unless they come with that energy. If you come with that energy, then of course it's a different attitude. I'm gonna be like, come on, bro, go on over there with that, man. But if you're in that with that good, you come with the good intent, man, you're gonna get good intent every time.
All right, so I got a question for you. Do you remember the levee? Do you remember when the levee broke?
Yes, in the 84? Was it 84 or 85?
86.
86. Okay, yeah.
Do you have any like particular memory from that?
Yeah, I remember I went to my boy what's brother name? I was going over by Latour Grandma house, right over there off Sconce, right?
Yeah.
And it was somebody actually, my biggest memory about that was somebody actually in a boat on the block.
We had to go rescue my auntie in the boat.
Yeah, we went over there and he was actually in a boat, and that always stuck with me. Like I remember seeing a boat float through part of the hood. You know what I mean? So, and you know, back then, like the way my generation was, and you I'm sure you remember it. It wasn't no, that's the manners, this the heights. That, you know what I mean? It was just all part of the heights. You know what I mean? That was just all you lived in the north. You lived in the north. You know what I mean?
86 was definitely before the heights and the manners divide. Let the record reflect. 86 was definitely before that.
Yeah, because I went to first grade at Fairbanks.
I went to kindergarten.
Yeah, I had a Miss Fletcher was my teacher.
I went to preschool, and Miss Isaac was my teacher.
Okay. I think she was my little sister's preschool teacher.
Yeah, Miss Isaac.
Smoke, what's happening on me? I know. Hey, I got caught up doing some other shit. I forgot I had to do a DOT physical today. That's why I didn't hit you to try to pull up.
Oh, it's all good.
Yeah, you probably forgot all about it. Look, I can tell by the way you looked at the camera when I said my bad. You have already forgot about it anyway. It was good. You looked at the camera like, what this nigga apologizing for? Like, hold on.
Dirt. Move.
What's up with it, man?
Hey, why? I was riding down the street and both my back speakers went out on me while I was riding, man.
Oh.
I was hella mad, right? I'm like, why the fuck? Those brand new speakers. Why would they go out, right? And you know why they went out? And it's my fault, right? Because instead of doing what I should have did, which was take the fucking kit that came with it and put the little sliders on the wires, I just wrapped the wires around the ports on the speakers. Both them things popped off. I'm like, when I got home, I was like, man, why they go out? I go, both the wires just hanging. I'm like, oh, maybe I should.
What's up, fellas?
What's up with my guy, man?
What's up with y'all?
Man, that nigga's at work hard, had living. I feel you, man. Shit.
Man, I agree.
Damn, I can't hear you that good.
Hold on.
What's up? What's the subject? What y'all on?
Oh man, hey, you know
what? That is Nate. What's up,
nigga? It's me. What's happening with bruh?
What's up?
Hey, you know what the subject is, Couch?
What's
That's
that?
my nigga right there, man. Hey, y'all don't even know.
They used to break dance.
Hey, hold on, man. For y'all that don't know, man. Hey, me and this nigga was in High Desert, man, in 1998 or 99. Couch.
99.
99. This nigga came to the yard, and I promise you, I ain't even gonna put nothing on it. A whole part of our own car wanted to get at him and another homie, man. And we was lined up like, what you niggas want to do? Y'all not doing shit. Y'all not doing shit.
That's facts.
Yeah, it was bruh and Marv Mitch and some other niggas was like, hey, them niggas can't be here. Well, we from the Heights and we don't think they in the wrong, so we could do whatever we could do.
And we walked that lap. We turned around. All y'all had our back too, bro. That's real.
Yeah, niggas was right. And no cap, him and Marv walked by themselves. Like, we ain't tripping. Come on, we finna walk.
Ooh, that's that
if niggas want to trip, we just gonna trip. They turned around. It was me, Melly, Artie. Like, nah, nigga, what? Nah, they ain't doing none of that.
What was the OG homie from North Highlands name again? Jabari.
Jabari was right there with us.
He kept the thing in the manila envelope.
Yeah.
You already.
Yeah. You already know, man. Come on, we can't make. Hey, Couch, I don't be telling these stories, right? Because I don't want motherfuckers to think I'm making shit up, right?
Yeah.
But hey, niggas was okay. Niggas ain't finna do nothing to these niggas. Not like that. Niggas want to run a fade, they can get that, but niggas ain't doing no extra shit.
Nah, yeah, it was all solid, man.
But yeah, it was good, man. It was a good time. Luckily, it all worked out. You know what I mean? It all worked out. Yeah,
What's up, brother?
What's
the brother's name down there?
Oh, that's the homie Smoke. That's the homie Smoke.
Okay, yep. For
sure.
What's up, bro?
Hey, Couch.
Yeah.
If you can, man, give us a quick rundown of you, because they know about Couch.
Oh,
Metaview.
Yeah.
Oh man, you know I'm Couching out of Metaview, Sacramento, South Sac. Shit, you know. Shit. I'm just like y'all. I'm just like the rest of them, basically.
Did
dirt, did our time, got out on a better page, positive shit, and here we are.
Straight up.
Yeah. What's up, Bam? I see you, Bam.
I was like, Bam in here too?
Which Bam is that?
What's up with Bam?
I thought it was your homie Bam.
No, he's from Compton. No, he's from Compton.
From Compton? Okay, for sure.
Yeah, I thought the same thing.
Nah, I know who you thought it was. Nah.
That's my
guy out here today.
I ain't even gonna lie.
Nah, see this Bam right here get a personal invite. So just like y'all did, all y'all got personal invites.
Okay, I feel special.
What is this? This on YouTube or what is this on?
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
It's YouTube.
Oh, for sure.
Straight to YouTube. He streamed live straight to YouTube channel.
Hey, Couch.
Streets, man. I'm glad, man. It be warming my heart to see y'all out here. We done went through all the shit. We all did over 10 years.
Yes,
sir. We out here and staying out.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Couch.
Not all of us.
Hey, so the name of this live is They Used to Break Dance.
Say again?
The name of this live is They Used to Break Dance.
I can't break
tell
that.
The truth.
I was a kid, nigga.
We gonna tell the truth. The generation before yours is the generation that brought gangbanging. Them niggas was breakdancing though. And it's not nothing bad. That was natural transition. But them niggas, they was breakdancing before they was gangbanging.
For sure. Hell yeah. Everybody was breakdancing and pop locking, though, and shit.
What generation is that?
Hey, I tried to backspin.
Hey man, you like 67, Bam. You ain't in this.
I ain't gonna lie, I tried to do backspin. I was never good at that shit.
Watch this. Breakdancing come.
Breakdancing ain't breakdancing East Coast and West Coast was pop locking, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, that was popping and shit in the early 80s for sure. And
Bam was probably pop locking.
Yeah.
I thought both of those was from New York and gangbanging was in California.
Yeah, that's where they started. That's where they both started.
But what was the gang members doing before they started gangbanging? That's the question.
They I heard a lot of
most people
pop locking and shit.
Los Angeles.
You gotta fix your Wi-Fi, bro.
But you know what? Even the motherfuckers that was pop locking, it was always gangs before it was Bloods and Crips and Sac.
Facts.
So this is education.
Exactly.
So are we talking about cliques, or are we talking about like how we had the Hogs and all that? You talking about that era right there?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The Halls, the Funk Lords, the Dog Catchers.
Yeah. Cadillac Boys.
Yeah, I was like,
the Cadillac
when
Boys.
the LA cats came up here, that's when the banging started.
What? Yeah.
Keep it real.
That's when
they
the blood
came
and
out here.
Crippin'
That's
started.
when the
That's
banging
when
started.
that's when the blood and Crippin' started.
Well, that's what I meant. Yeah, when I say banging, that's what I meant.
Yeah. Because niggas was whole ass gangs before that. Niggas just wasn't calling themselves Bloods and Crips.
Yeah, exactly.
That's where that HOG came from, right?
Yes, sir.
Hey man, that's the best thing I heard somebody say. Not on this show, but the best thing I heard somebody say in regards to gangs. It's a whole lot of gangs that don't call themselves Bloods and Crips.
Absolutely.
Right? It's gangs in every city.
They was doing the same exact shit.
Yep.
Bloods and Crips was doing.
Same shit.
Bloods and Crips so popular, everybody blaming it on the Bloods and Crips. We got to stop doing that, right? So they was doing drive-bys in Al Capone days, right? So shit, we didn't have to get it from the rap music store doing no drive-by. Shit, we seen it when I was coming up. We seen it every night on Channel 13 on the Untouchables.
Right.
You feel me?
But they'll show blame it on gang culture. They show blame it on gang culture. But I mean, if you think about it though, Bam, it really is gang culture because there was a gang back then. You know what I mean?
Need to find a way to turn y'all
was a gang.
All right. Hey, let's
That's
do
just
this.
what they just what they were. They were nothing but a gang in suits.
Yep.
How many is 4 people?
What
is 4 people?
A gang.
That's enough for a riot. That's amazing.
By definition.
Hey, Dirt, you heard what he said? 4 people, right?
That's a melee.
Now in prison on the level 4 yard, if me and you, if all of us on the panel right now talking on the yard, want the police come and say we group,
break it up.
What's up, y'all?
Yeah,
break it up. Group it on the yard. Break it up. They're gonna come over the intercom. Break it up on the yard.
You already know it.
Because what they really afraid of, the meetings of the mind, right?
Yep.
True. The meetings of the mind, the 6 men should come together and talk and don't have no tension amongst them. You feel what I'm saying? That's what they get afraid of.
If I would have been on the yard with you, Bam, I would have been hitting laps at you. I can already tell. Like, come here.
Oh, my mama, I'd have went right up under him.
Yeah, let me walk with you, OG. Let me hit a lap with you, man.
Bro, I
hey, watch this. I was in Calipatria. I had a little homie named Pimp Carver, right? I was fat in the motherfucking dirt. My stomach was damn near touching the motherfucking ground when I was on CEO in Calipatria. I was eating so good.
That good living, that good picture living.
Spread. I used to come out every morning at 7:30 and I walk about 30 laps, right? Little Pimp from Carver Park would walk with me. I mean, you'll walk a motherfucking day. That's my exercise. Right. And I just be telling them, don't say shit, just listen to what the fuck I'm saying. We in school, because you interrupted me from doing what I'm supposed to do. So if you interrupted me, you mean you got to listen to me.
Oh. Yes.
I'm liking this, what we talked about. When Capone was banging, let me just show y'all how we believe generations broke something down, but they didn't. They following suit. They just do it in their own way.
Yeah, that's true.
Watch this. Hey. Remember my age, when you go to prison, to do a long amount of time, he come home with a militant mentality. So he stopped sagging. He started wearing clothes that fit. He started making himself look presentable to other people. Because after 10 years in prison, you learn how to mingle with other people's races, your enemies, and you establish friendships. Respect ain't nothing but a thing called friendship, right? Yep. So bam, people start listening. Then you come home to a generation that's younger than most of y'all, because y'all younger than me. And basically the ones my age, we coming home to our homeboys' grandkids. And they bug wild. Some of them bug wild. Now we get caught up in the myths and all these youngsters don't respect G. This is what we hear in prison. When we come home, guess what them youngsters doing? They're really respecting the G's that's respecting themselves. And they listening to the G's that's respecting themselves. They taking guidance. Since I've been home, all my little homies get at me. Yeah, man. The only reason I end up on YouTube, because them the ones told me to do the Kev Mac video. They reached out to me and said, man, you the only one qualified to do this. Your record is immaculate, ain't nothing on you. So I got now that they gave me, instead of the big homie title, they put me in the teacher position right then. It's time for me to enlighten them. You understand what I'm saying? Tell them the reason why we created the neighborhood and what it was all about, right? Man, everybody grew, then they started changing. So my generation, we didn't wear a whole lot of jewelry. We started getting money, we put one gold change on a nice watch. We the flies, and the watch be a Timex, but it looked like it's a Rolex. You understand what I'm saying? But we started changing our appearance. This generation is more into the bling bling, the social media thing. Yeah. You really pay attention to it. These things start happening to the ones they love that they was fucking with, not even from their own neighborhood. They neighborhood, everybody got a partner from the enemy set they really fuck with and get money. When something happened to your friend from the opposite side, that's when you start looking at life different. Like, hold them up, man. I got to start really getting my circle together. I got to pay attention to what I'm doing. They learn from each other's mistakes. The problem was sometimes when we change, and I just shared this with my fiance. sometimes when we change, our confidence as a man, people get our confidence confused as saying it's arrogant. It's not. We're not arrogant. We're just some confident motherfuckers in ourselves. Prison makes you come to confidence, just like in a woman. Conceited ain't nothing but a form of confidence, right? So then, when a person see you confident in yourself, they think you bougie or you didn't change. It ain't that I changed; it's that I grew up. I became more mature. I done found out better ways of getting avenues and learning how to get doors open for myself. I learned something from Brother Nate Dogg. I met him just because he heard me on YouTube. He got my number from Dirt and gave me some game on something. I took heed to it, right? What I'm saying is, when we lacing people, each one our responsibility to lace anything under us. So can't nobody teach an old dog no new tricks. But a new dog, old dog tricks is new to a new dog. Because we seen what the young dog doing. They did everything we already did. That's why this. That's why our bothers is so fucked up when they do something we don't like, because we used to do it.
Yeah.
And our conscience be telling us, damn, man, this is the shit I used to do. I couldn't imagine I did some shit, this same motherfucking shit. This shit ain't cool. So now it's all about remolding each other, right? Because when these youngsters join these gangs, the cold part it is, every person didn't join the gang for the same reason.
Yep.
Just like we look at COs, just like we look at COs in the pen. Oh man, half of these motherfuckers got bullied, so they taking it out on us. We say that about police. Now, what you think half of these gang members is? Some of them was getting punked and bullied, so they became a gang, and they got 100 motherfuckers on their side. Now they can become what they didn't like. They become the bully. Now every gang
become a monster.
Every gang member is not a bully. What it is, people is forgetting their position in the gangs they playing. Every gang got dudes that get money. Every gang got dudes from their neighborhood that just a player, just chase girls. Really ain't a banger. He just the homie, and we claiming him because he make us look good. You understand what I'm saying? Because he can go in another neighborhood and get the other girl that we can't. But that's the same. Open the door for we can be able to go over there, bust a brawl, as long as we going over there with respect. I done went through this, right? But it be on all us to lace them and start communicating. Like me and my homie went through it on his page, right? Loco. And after I talked to Dirt this morning, suddenly my boy called me. And me and Dirt had the loveliest conversation. It was like two brothers fell out and we immediately nipped it in the bud. You understand what I'm saying? That's the meetings of the minds. Like, hey man, we can't hide our feelings for each other. We got feelings for each other, and this is what it is. So we need to talk to each other. And that's what we got to do with this new generation, man.
We got to keep that line of communication open, man. I told my young homies, I'm like, you feel me? I can't help you with the politics no more, because you feel me? Well, the politics out here is totally different. You feel me? So I can't help you with that, but I'm always be here as a big brother. You feel me? I'm gonna give you some advice. You feel me? I ain't gonna never tell you nothing wrong, and I'll help you get a job.
Yeah.
You feel me? But I keep that line of communication open with my young folks, man.
That's what it is, man. And most people don't see that. We got to learn how to do that, because we don't, it's gonna be more confusion, right? And because we got a position to play too, we got to learn how to stand our place. We can't just overstep our boundaries. It ain't that type of party. Most times, a lot of OGs think they can just butt in. No, you can't just butt in. Be invited in. So somebody in that crew gonna seek you. They gonna respect your intellect so tough. They gonna seek you out to say, man, what's your opinion on this, and what's your advice? What advice we need to take? But that didn't happen to me a few times, right? That's why I tell people when I be interviewing, hey, I ain't above the law either, man. I can say the wrong motherfucking thing and something can happen too, right? You got to lace these dudes, man. I talked to them in LA, right? And listen to me. Don't nobody like seeing nobody die. Don't nobody like going to nobody's funeral.
Yeah.
So if we don't like that, that means we need to work on ourselves, but we don't have to see that or go to the funeral. And that's what people need to understand. Because I'm a firm believer in this, man. I tell people, I don't never want to get into it with nobody, because I know the end result's gonna be one of us gonna die, one of us gonna get life in prison.
Hey, Bill.
And if I love myself so much and I'm a scary motherfucker, well, I got to be the first one to try to get off.
Hey, Ben, watch this though. Watch this though. Hey, what year did you walk out that jungle, and where from, Couch?
I got out 2010 in Old Folsom.
Yeah,
Old Folsom. I walked out that jungle in 2018, and Bam most recently walked out of it in 2019.
Man,
that's right. Hell yeah.
Watch this, man. Now, when I was in Old Folsom Dirt, you know what I used to tell dudes when I used to sit at my own little table? I used to niggas say, man, why you so quiet sometimes? I said, if these walls can talk, half of you motherfuckers are PC up off this yard.
Yeah, it was vicious. You know they got that big ass book.
Yeah, if
pictures.
the walls in Old Folsom can talk,
I know about that
walk
book.
in their yard thinking they
How
tough.
long ago you was in there, Bam?
I just came home in 2019.
Oh,
right?
Shit. You know anybody from IE that was in there?
Yeah, I knew a few IE. I knew I fuck with the makings. I told you about the makings. Yeah, Silky and Nachi, my partner.
That's my family.
Our mothers had the same. Yeah, Silky, your mama name was Minnie. My mother's name was Minnie. That's how I got tight with him. Nachi had his mother's name. I said, man, what you doing with that lady on? You said, that's my mom. I said, that's my mama's name. And we got tight.
Marty Ware is on the other side.
Yeah. This was in Nachi was in Old Folsom when Old Folsom was level 4, man, when it was cracking. Right? When motherfuckers was tying their sails to they bigs before they wouldn't get them open. You know?
Yeah.
So I got a partner named Petaway from IE, San Bernardino. That was one of my mentors.
Everybody know Petaway.
You feel me?
Oh,
that was one of my mentors.
Which Petaway you talking about, Dirt?
It's two Petaways that was in prison. One from San Bernardino and one from up north.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, I'm talking about the one from up north.
Watch this. Now the one he just said was Marcelli and Tracy. I come from Folsom. He come from Quentin, and he was like, "Goddamn, I'm in the cell with a little general." And Petaway started giving me game. Now the other Petaway from San Bernardino, he was like catfish with me. He used to give me black literature in the pen and lace me. I used to walk the laps with him and get game from him. Like,
what part of Compton you from, Bam?
I'm from Front Hood.
Front Hood, okay, for sure.
Yeah, Front Hood.
Hey, Bam, what's the name of your channel, man?
I be on United Streets of America. Like Dirk gave me game when I got to try to get enough subscribers to create my own channel.
Oh, okay, I didn't know you didn't have your own. Okay.
Yeah, on OG Bam. It's gonna get there in a minute. Okay. I believe it's gonna get there.
Oh, it's gonna get there. It's gonna get there.
We got the.
Hey, Couch. Yeah. Did Bam tell you how many? He tell me how many years he did.
Well, how much would you do, Bam?
32.
Dang.
Right? Oh shit! It was like 15 months.
Glad you home.
Watch this. Once you get used to it and don't count calendars, it's all right. When you just count the calendars, that means the time doing you ain't doing the time, right? I done had some miserable moments in the motherfucker. Don't get me wrong.
Bam. Let me ask you: was you in Old Folsom? I know you was in Old Folsom with my OG homie from Harlem. Talia. His name Russell though.
Russell Capers. That's my rad.
Yeah, that's right.
I was in Quentin. Watch this. I was in Quentin with Russell and Old Folsom. Matter of fact, I got to Old Folsom with Russell from San Quentin. Right. Another one of my mentors, him and my big homie Sumo was real tight. They go through YA together.
I just mentioned Sumo name today.
Lil Crimey was just left after I left Old Folsom. Big Chili from Harlem.
Yeah, Talia, that was one of my, you feel me? He used to give me a lot of game. I did probably my last 8 years with him.
Now watch this.
You talking about boxing, Talia?
Nah, his name Russell. He's from 30s. Harlem.
Watch this.
Ain't that 30s?
You seen how he changed? Talia really had changed.
Yeah, right? He calmed down. But peep this though. So we was at Pleasant Valley. Then when we went to Old Folsom, they immediately put him in the cage, and the captain and them had to holler at him about some old shit. When Old Folsom, you feel me?
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, that's when he was a cold rider.
Listen to me. I went through that when I first got back to Old Folsom when Dirk was there. They didn't want to give us our motherfucking property. I'm like, man, I ain't going to my motherfucking cell. I want my motherfucking property. I don't give a fuck about it being no motherfucking holiday. The time 15, so I get my property in 10 days. I want my motherfucking property. And this police named Pat, man, he got to talking shit. And he called me a motherfucker. Sergeant named Bradley. Bradley had been there like 50 years, man. Never wanted to be nothing but a sergeant. He's about to retire.
It's a good one, man. I'll tap back in.
Yes, all right, check what I do, y'all. Hey, Dirt, I tell the white boy, CO Patton, I said, man, that's your first and last time addressing me.
You talking about short Patton?
Yeah, short Patton. I said, that's your last time. Bradley told me that, Sergeant, He said, man, I know him. You don't want that, Pat. He's for real. What made me respect that CO, the day my mother died, he the one woke me up and said they wanted me at the chapel. I go to the chapel, do the phone call thing. I come back. It's a pack of Marlboros on my cell block, on my bars, at my cell. He say, "Bam, you ain't got to go in. If you want to walk around, man, all the chairs open. You can walk around, I understand." So, but he knew I had a phone, and I had a weird ass celly in my cell. This dude's, half crazy. This fool, I've been letting this fool use my phone. He go up in the visiting room where I work and see a big old fat Mexican drug counselor and say, "Oh yeah, I be seeing you on Plenty of Fish."
Oh wow.
Watch this, man. Now I'm sitting over there by the barber shop, and somebody come around and say, "Bam, the police finna go in your cell. They looking for you." I come out in the front by the controller booth. Patton did this. He said, "Man, I'm gonna give you 10 minutes to go to your cell, get whatever the fuck you need to get out of there, because this boy got the police coming from the school to search your cell, saying he's seen this woman on Plenty of Fish." That means he was on the phone.
Yeah.
So watch this. While the police searching the cell, he come in. He said, "Yeah, hey, OG, I'm sorry." I said, You can't go back and get your shit, homie. I'm gonna set your shit on the motherfucking tip. I don't do. Once you get the police in my cell, you out of pocket. You can't come back up in this motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's bad, man.
Yeah, I made dude couldn't come in my cell. I told him, respect to get down. I'm helping you, letting you play on the motherfucking phone, and you run up here and tell a fat bitch you see on Plenty of Fish. You feel what I'm saying?
He was shooting his shot, Bam. He was shooting his shot, trying to see how that was going to go for him, Bam, and it backfired. Is what happened.
He shot the wrong shot.
Yeah, he did. I've seen it happen in the joint. It's ride or die, and if it goes.
But have you seen what he said? Have you seen what he said happened in the joint though?
You feel me?
Look, I was on a party line. And at this time, I was hell bent on. I'm trying to knock me a woman. Yeah. And I need to figure out what I'm doing wrong, because either they marking me off as too nice or something. But I had a whole list of females I was calling. I thought they was my little girlfriends, but we was just part of the game. I had one had me think she came all the way from Alabama and was literally pulling up to the prison to visit me.
No.
Until I started asking questions, and then it was like, damn. But I was in the mirror shaving up, all the shit. I was getting ready off this party line, lying ass female. Right?
Fuck it.
So then finally I meet one. She was like, "Yeah, I work at Old Folsom." I was like, "This is too good to be true." So I tried to back down a little bit, like, "Nah," but she played me. So she was like, "Ooh, I'm gonna come to your cell. You gonna let me see it?" She was all the shit, right? I was biting into this shit. She was like, "So if I got something for you, how I'm gonna give it to you?" I'm talking about all this shit happened in 2 conversations. One conversation in the morning when I met her, and then I talked to her when I went to call her back at right before count time. They was like, "Oh, you want Brianna? Oh, hold on, Brianna." I should have knew this.
Oh man, fuck.
I should have knew this, right? So she kept on the phone. She like, "Oh yeah, I was wondering if you was gonna call me back." She was like, "But it's all good though. Hold on, I hit you right back in a minute." When she hung up, I told my celly, I said, "Man, I got this feeling in my stomach that just don't feel right. So I'm about to put the phone up now." So I put the phone up in the stash spot, all the shit. And sat in the bunk and waited. And sure enough, man, that motherfucker door open. They came in with that fucking pepper. Step out. Not only did they hit me, because she knew my name was Dirt. That's all she knew. They hit the other Dirt from Old Park. They hit Killer Dirt from Old Park in the other building too, because they didn't know. They just wanted to make sure. Man, when I was dead, I was like, I knew I should have been fucking around on that fucking party line.
Hey, Dirt, you ain't send no dick pics or no shit like that, did you?
So what if I did?
No, I'm just saying. Did they get some pics like that too?
I think she might have got a little shaboinker.
That's how you
It's the party line. She will see it.
Damn well you
Wait a minute. Wait.
That's
So what you saying, Dirty?
That's some funny shit. I'd have been mad as fuck, man.
No, I ain't 100% sure I did that, but I'm pretty sure at that time, in my mind frame, I just bumped something. She want to see Shaboinker. I probably might have had one on standby. Are you ready? When he was right. Yeah, bam.
Oh, man.
Yeah, we do that. I used to do that shit on the 40 lines, too, so we do that.
CDC file.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Hey, they got something new now. That shit where they go, they motherfuckers is going on TV. That life after lockup shit. My cousins is trying to knock one of them shit down.
TikTok live on them phones in the penitentiary.
I guess I could talk about that shit now. Them motherfuckers. Wait a minute, did I sign that? No, I can't. I signed that paper. Shit.
Hell no.
No.
What paper?
Hey, I had a real bad experience though, Dirt, online. Like I learned my lesson, you guys fucking around with
a particular
online.
TV show.
I learned my lesson like 10 years ago. I'll never meet a bitch online again. I gotta meet her in person. I can't do it, man. Can't do it.
Hey, these motherfuckers on this show, they giving up hella money while niggas is in prison. I told my cousins that.
Damn.
Nigga, hey, both of them niggas knocked the chick off of them sites already. Trying to get all they killed out of them.
Half of my little partners up in there listen to me, man. They cracking windows, get busted with a phone today and have another $4,000 phone in the morning.
On my mama.
That's Calipat for you. I'll tell you.
Hey, now watch this, Dirk. When you say Mike Selly was shooting his shot, I'm gonna tell you why he didn't shoot his shot right. That's how I cracked Barbara. My girl worked in the pen. She was a nurse. I slid her my number. Oh, I don't smile. Call me. I'm gonna test this. I'm gonna show up 10 o'clock at night. She hit me. You feel me? And wasn't no looking back. He ain't shoot his shot. He ain't had no confidence in himself. He shot his shot in front of everybody, talking about you on plenty of fish. So when the motherfucker,
that was no good.
Hey, man, a lot of us in there had confidence, but we just didn't have the instrument to test it out on.
Hey, Dirt, as soon as I
because if you test it out on them, you might crap out.
When I crack my girl, I start fucking with them apps, man. I can tune into my homies now on Facebook. Say fuck it, right? But watch this. Them bars on them apps ain't doing nothing but what we doing. They selling us a dream, and we selling them a dream.
Yeah, Bam, you're right about that, bro. Like they're shooting a whole lot of game too.
Yeah. Shit, they trying to play some money too. They trying to see if we
send
got
you a whole menu.
You know, but you know, like I know, Bam, we was going on PFF and seeing the COs and shit.
Watch this, man. I
had one. I just showed her a picture of my cousin.
I cracked one like that. Said her brother was in New Folsom. I'm like, I don't give a fuck where your brother at. Do you want to come see me though? You feel what I'm saying? The policy is they can't meet the COs, can't knock us in the pen. But if we was already their friend, they can come see us in another prison.
I thought that nigga was lying about the price of them motherfucking phones.
Man, watch this.
It depends on what prison you in.
Only way phones is only cheap on level 2 yards. Level 4 yards phones is like damn near $5,000, man.
Man, that's a car, man. I'm keeping that money.
They up on the level 4 yards. They up there. Level 3 yard, you gonna pay somewhere between a band 15.
Nigga,
level 2 yard, man, you might get one for free.
I gotta go pick up 6 of them.
They might as well watch this. That was the first thing I was thinking about, buying like 200 phones when I first came home. Say fuck a job and fuck everything. I can get some phones in the penitentiary. See, 6 phones and they going for $4,000 a piece. You just bought.
Nigga.
Yeah, that's tempting right there, bro. That's something else. We don't got phones in Minnesota. You know what I'm saying? We don't got cell phones, so that's a whole game that I don't know shit about.
You wonder why so many police got walked off? Because they did that same math.
Man, say it again, Dirk. Just what they was getting, they paid. They
did that same math.
They might sell like 50 phones, and when they come to that next 50 pack, the motherfucker that was working for them talking so much.
Man, I see some asshole COs get walked off like, mud, you was with the functions? Oh!
I'm just waiting on
fucked you up, my Dirk.
To call me.
Man, asshole police be with the movement.
Hey, and it's so slick how they do it. They look just like us. Like when they come to get that shit, they look just like you and me. Just normal. You know what I mean? They have on hood clothes, like normal ass clothes, like J's and whatever else. They like, hey, you got that? And I'm like, yeah, here.
Hey, I was fortunate enough to do time in both my backyards, in Old Folsom and Solano. Them in Sacramento's backyards.
Yeah, I was
a lot of them same COs. like I said, my football coach was my third watch CO. I played. There was like at least 3 people I played football with that went to Solano. That worked at Solano.
Yeah.
And like 2 more that I went to school with that was like MTAs.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Well, I mean, it's how the cycle of life go. I mean, somebody got to do it next, right? And that's the next generation.
Jerry was saying about that. When they open up Lancaster, that's what happened when they open up Lancaster prison. When they send a lot of LA dudes to Lancaster, majority of them CEOs in some neighborhoods, man. Grew up in the building I was in with Lancaster. Every motherfucking police worked in my building was from Compton.
Hey, do you know that that's one of the reasons why out-of-state prisons didn't work with California inmates?
Man,
because they building prisons in the middle of the country bumpkin hood, and they employing the people from that hood, and they putting them around niggas from California. What you think they gonna do?
They've been loving California cats.
Yeah,
I'm talking about Mississippi.
Oh,
Mississippi.
Yeah, my cousin just went to Arizona.
Oklahoma too.
Yep, they go up there too. I guess they thought it could be like how the feds do. You know how the feds will move your ass wherever. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, the feds came into Mississippi and said, y'all doing too much. It was COs pregnant, all this shit. COs, niggas running around with venereal diseases and all type of shit.
No. Wait, from the Cali inmate? That's funny.
I mean, shit. It's on the ism
that work in the system. That's a trophy, man.
On the ism scale, you know. I mean, shit. That we from out of state, and they ain't seen nobody. They only been Snoop Dogg, Too Short, Dr. Dre.
They want to know all about it.
Hood, Menace to Society. I mean, shit.
Hey, you can't see the prison from the trail, huh? From the Johnny Cash trail, you can't see it, huh?
Which one?
Ain't that old Folsom by the Johnny Cash trail? And down there by
Johnny Cash did a concert there a long time ago.
Huh? The trail. What do you mean the trail?
A long time ago.
There's an actual trail that runs by the prison. It's either the new one or the old one.
Got to be the old one.
Yeah, it's because it's right there by the dam and all of that shit. The dam is right
there. I'm trying to think why there would be a trail anywhere around that prison.
Johnny Cash did a concert there. Johnny Cash.
No, I know. Like I know that part. You know, you already hey, you know me, no Folsom. Like I did two stints there. And I can say that's a historic ass prison, and it pays to know your history there. You can feel it all around you.
Answer this phone.
Yeah. Hey, everybody out here! As soon as I go to the store, I see COs standing there because I'm on Folsom Auburn Boulevard right here.
Yeah.
Right there. I'm right, like nigga. My mama. I'm too close to that motherfucker. But yeah,
So have you ever lived in LA?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I lived in San Bernardino, not LA.
I know, like I see I know the difference somewhat.
Yeah, it ain't the same. No, don't even say they're the same. You can't.
I'm not.
That's like calling Sac Oakland.
I'm gonna say how I learned they're not the same. Because the Bloods and the Crips function together in prison.
Yeah, that's because some of the hoods have Bloods and Crips around them like the Heights.
Yeah, and so IE functions together under one black rag. IE is one car, not just IE Bloods.
You're right. I got a homie from IE.
When they go to prison?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, when they go to the joint from IE, they stick together. Like it don't really matter. It's like IE against everybody.
Yeah, I done seen some of my.
They don't like LA gang members. They call it La La Land and shit. I guess you know.
They got a heights in IE.
I know. My family's from there.
Straight Delman Heights.
I was born and raised there.
Oh, you was raised in Delman Heights?
Yes.
What's up, Nate?
Oh, you was destined to be a blood. So it didn't matter. You in the hood, you in the Heights, and you already a blood? Oh yeah, they was coming for you.
My family is like one of the biggest families out there. When he said the Makins, that's part of my family. My cousin Marty, he's still in either it's New Folsom or Old one of these. But then I just found
Marty.
out. Yeah, Marty Ware.
That sounds very familiar.
You want to know why it's the last name? You know why that last name sounds familiar? Because that last name is in Oak Park.
Yeah, Ricky. That's Ricky's last name.
That's my cousin.
Who, Ricky?
Stunner Rick.
Yeah.
No, his last name isn't Marty.
It's Ware. His last name is Ware.
Ricky Ware.
Yeah. So when LA people came out here, my family, the other part of my family, they from Oakland. So all of his other family is all from Oakland. You dig what I'm saying? Then they went down to San Bernardino. Then that's how I got down there. You feel what I'm talking about? Then our people start having sex down there and making people.
Hey, real talk. Real talk. If people trace they trace their history, like I'm gonna say that a lot of my family came from Texas. But there's family that we got connected to LA too. Because if they didn't come to Northern California from Texas, they came to Southern California.
Do you know which way the migration went? It went from the South. People went to LA and people went to Oakland. Okay? Most of the people that went to LA came to Sacramento. Some of them came from Oakland. Not a lot. Hell of people came from LA. Like half of fucking motherfucking Sacramento. And I'm just playing. But yeah, a lot of them, they migrated here. You get what I'm saying? From North Carolina, Louisiana, Texas. That's why a lot of our roots are down there in like the southern parts. Like my family is all from Livingston, Louisiana. You feel what I'm talking about? Like we had to go get my aunt out Katrina and shit. You know what I mean? Like we still got family in Livingston. So yeah, shit spreads all over. That migration, man. The great migration. Motherfuckers had to get up and go. Leave the South.
If most people went and just asked if they're fortunate enough to have their parents and said, where did your dad come from? Where did your mom come from? And they'd be surprised to know that they sure the hell didn't come from California.
Not at all. And then the bad part about it is
from Africa,
I'm trying to find my granddad, my dad's dad. My grandma didn't even know who my daddy's dad is. She gave me her brother's name because that's the name my dad have. Is her brother's name.
Them was some hard times, I bet.
I was like, damn, I still can't find that nigga, and I got ancestry.
So then you came and tapped into a neighborhood in Sacramento where everybody is related. I just hope you never had a girlfriend from the Heights.
I do. My wife.
Oh man.
I told you the other day, my wife is a Patterson.
Yeah, don't say. Hey, well, nah, I was just fucking with it, but I just had a theory. Like everybody is fucking related in the Heights. Everybody. Yep. If you look far enough back, you will see one of your cousin's cousins was humping somebody's cousin.
Yep.
And if they drew Del Paso Heights like a family tree, that motherfucker
everybody connected
like
somehow.
And then my aunt and my uncle live on High Street on the light side on 3500. Yeah. Ain't Niecy and Uncle Junior. And I'm sure you know who that is. Moses and Scoob and Bax and Lil Louie, all of them. Those are all my people. PD, rest in peace. That's the homie. You know what I'm saying? Like all of them. Those are all my people over there.
And what's them last names? Because them last names, yeah. So and they related to the Manners too. So
yeah. I got the Beltons in there too, because Willie is my uncle.
See, now you cross over to my family. So now my family is related to. See what I'm talking about? 6 degrees separation.
all the way around.
The Heights is a unique ass neighborhood. I tell you.
When I came out here, everybody kept saying to me, "Hey, you know, there's hella San Bernardino Crips out here. There's hella San Bernardino Crips in the Heights." I'm like, "Where?" But they always on High Street, I guess, right in those duplexes, those brown ones. If you know what I'm talking about, right there on South and High, right there at the corner. There's a house right there, and then right behind that house, it was duplexes. And I guess they was all in there. I was like, "Oh." So I wasn't looking for him, but to do nothing bad to him, I didn't know. Shit. I'm gonna do that good.
They probably was just living their life.
I don't know. But there's who else? Sideways or somebody else was from like San Bernardino or something that came out here. Was it Suicide? Not Suicide. Who was it? Somebody else.
Jack Move. Talking about Jack Move.
I can't remember exactly who it was. I would have to see him. Derek got a picture of everybody from the hood.
Yeah, I got pictures. Hey, I got pictures with everybody from Sacramento.
Hey, right? I believe.
Hey, it's no telling what yearbook I'll be in with my Colgate smile.
That'd be crazy. You probably know my sister, Cherie.
Cherie what?
Lyles. Or Cherie Myers is what her name was. No, it's Lyles.
Lyles. No, Lyles is
Robert School.
No, I'm thinking of another Lyles. Matter of fact, Nate Dogg partner, our mutual friend, last name is
Is he from the Gardens?
Nah, he from Fairfield.
Chris? Oh, okay. I thought you was talking about Chris.
Chris Lyles. That sounds familiar too, though.
Yeah, he from Garden Block. That's School's brother.
I ain't gonna lie, man. If I see people from back in the days, they might tell me their nickname. If they wasn't reputable back then, like they earned their name later, I probably didn't catch the wave.
I'll put it this way. No, I'm not even gonna do them dudes like that. I'm not gonna. I don't kill characters.
Man, they probably savages, man. They savages.
How you think I know about the high street parties, nigga? These niggas is dancers.
Hey, okay, so let me say this.
I'm trying to go get in trouble. You niggas want to dance? No.
Let me say this. Let me say this. They say that history repeats itself, right? Okay, so they was breakdancing in the early 80s before gangbanging hit Sacramento. Before the Collins and all of them formulated 456 Power Rule, which turned the 4th Avenue Bloods. Before that, they was breakdancer, right? But gangbanging uncut in Sacramento only lasted like 12, 13 years before Cliques took over. And when Cliques took over, there was a period of that where motherfuckers started dancing again.
That was the Mac Dre era.
That's what I've been trying to hear about, because I know history repeats itself.
That's the G Parkway mob cats. They brought that shit out. They all came from the Bay. That's when. All right. So do you remember where there was a point in time where in Oak Park or the Heights, if you was from the Bay and you didn't have family here, motherfuckers was running you up out of there because they were all coming out here to sell dope on blocks, and niggas was like, "How you letting them town niggas just come in here and woo?" And they was running up out of here.
They went to G Parkway because G Parkway was where all their families was. So yeah, I remember. I
was here the whole time. I was here for all the good times. I was here.
Man,
I was one of the ones that helped open up the goddamn compound because we left traction. We left traction and all that on that side and came over to Dixie Ann and Calvados and all that over there and tore that up.
Yeah, I was in the G before they had a fence.
Oh, do you got me?
Definitely be when you could walk over the bridge in the back.
I started coming out here when it was safe to go in Aspen Apartments.
It wasn't safe when I left. In '97, when I left, it wasn't safe. That was cousin them.
All right, well maybe I just thought it was safe because I was cool.
That was cousin them. And then a little bit after that, in the early 2000s, Blood and them took over that area.
Yep. Countrywood. That was Countrywood. That's at the other end. That's on the back.
It was Greenpoint. I'm talking about Martin Luther King and
Oh, we're going back that way. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You coming back up.
Yeah, if you talking about Mac Road, then because you said it's safe to be in where?
It was safe to be in Aspen. It was.
Oh shit. Oh, you talking about Jack Black. Ooh. Well,
I used to walk up and down Center Parkway. I don't get what people are talking about that it is so bad. I used to walk from motherfucking Laguna all the way to what is that? Where the dude just got killed at on Orange Ave over there. Arletta Court. Right
if you
there.
Think about it though, just think about this though. Just think about this. In the last year, just along that strip, right there, from Franklin to the freeway. You know how many people been killed? And Orange is like 2 blocks that way. So you do the radius thing. Go start from the center of Jack and then go just a mile any direction. And so many people been killed in that area.
Yeah, I got jumped at on Scarborough. Yeah, on Scarborough. I went to a little party, thought it was good. Get inside of the garage. I'm flamed up. They got a blue light in there. I should have just, seen it from the blue light that it wasn't good for me. Boy, they hit the other light. I seen a sea of blue. I was like, am I drowning? Like, oh, fuck. They was like, we got one. Tried to drag me all around that motherfucker. But I only look like C-Mac a little bit. I didn't look that bad. You know what I mean? There was hell of them, too. I was like, you niggas suck. I'll be back.
Was that in the 90s or the 2000s?
That was in the... wasn't that the 90s? That was the 90s.
It had to be because, I mean, shit. Because like now...
98. Huh?
Now it ain't a lot.
Oh, don't trip. Look. Hey, after they jumped me, I went back. I went down the street to all of the court. I went to my homie house. I was like, hey, nigga, come on. He was like, what you talking about? I was like, man, you told me not to go. I had left my gun there at her house and everything because it was in her room.
Oh, you
I
got
went in there and
leaking.
put everything up. I got caught leaking because I thought it was sweet. Nigga, we went back and let that motherfucker have it. Why? Tore that bitch up. I think about 5 to 6 years ago, I seen one of the niggas that was actually at the party. And we was all talking and woo, and it somehow came up. And then he was like, was that you? I was like, yeah, that was me busting. He was like, damn. He was like, we got him. Everybody. Yes, I was trying to take all you niggas out. The whole damn party. Motherfuckers was going everywhere. I don't think I hit nobody though. That's how bad my aim was.
The suspect, we got him. Don't need to pursue. We got him. Don't trip. He said enough. We got him.
Stop it, officer.
How's everybody doing this afternoon?
Hey, that was all allegedly, Smoke.
That shit, I don't give a fuck.
Marcus, I think his name was
mine was self-defense, if anything. Got me fucked up.
Freeze, Ice. I think on Mac Road and Center, that got put on the map in like 92 when Marcus McAfee and Marcus Thompson got killed. Around that time, it was another person that got killed right there and he was in traffic. Motherfucker walked up to the car while he was in traffic at the intersection and let him have it. And that's really what like set that intersection on fire. Because that used to be a nice neighborhood.
That used to be the neighborhood where the Heights would play Valley High, nigga, go to the store right there on Center Parkway at Mac, nigga, and go dumb in the parking lot. After the fight, after the game, niggas a fight. And then you couldn't have no more Grant games at night for hella long. All the shit.
Did you play for the Rams?
Nope. I didn't even go to high school.
Man, I'm telling you, them South Side North against the Rams, the Vikings. I was so confused. I'm a Viking, but I'm playing against the high nigga. It was a nigga throwing up the manners to me that played for the Grand Rams, and I'm playing for the Vikings, and I'm on defensive line. He on offensive line. This shit ain't making no sense. They had our star running back Wyatt. They bust that nigga up. This nigga Wyatt was sitting on the bench like this with his hands twisted, right? But when the game was over, nigga Artie, you know how niggas be like, good game, good game, good game. That nigga Artie fired on on Lamar. Fired on Lamar, nigga, and kicked it off. The niggas, man, look, they told us ahead of time. There's two teams that you play. You gotta map your schematics of how you gonna escape. Like you gotta do a mock drill in your mind how you gonna get up out of there. And that's the Oakland Dynamites and the Grant Rams. Anything Grant. Because it ain't too many ways to get up out of there safely.
Dude, I was worried for these kids this last little jamboree that they had this last year. They brought Grant and Sac High.
Oh yeah, that was
that
was interesting.
Nigga, my wife was like, what are you doing? I was like, nigga, I'm not going up here naked. You got me fucked up. I was like, fuck no. She was like, it's a football game. I said, yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's how it starts.
Yeah, I was like, trust me, I ain't going nowhere naked. Fuck up.
They been busted.
I gotta go to work and shit. I'm telling you, I'm doing this DoorDash. Get on that DoorDash, bro. I gotta make me like $100 in 3 hours and I'm done. $100 in 3 hours and I'm done. I already made 70 earlier. That'll be 170 for the day. I'll be done with it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just like selling any drug. It's just like selling weed, except for I don't have to bag it up. I don't gotta worry about all that. I'm just like straight up the delivery man, and I basically make as much as a street hustler, small time street hustler. You know, a couple of hundred a day is good enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, you guys, I'm out of here, man. I gotta start grinding. I need my phone.
Yeah, have a good day at work, bro.
All right, I'm gonna have a good one.
100.
Hey, you ain't lying. That shit get you some money. I be wanting to do it after work, but I gotta wait for my red card to come back. Cause nigga, I was busting their heads open. I go to work, DoorDash, and I was selling tree until nigga the wee hours, nigga, whenever. Nigga, I'm not, yeah. All of it. Nigga, sleep.
I'm feeding the ducks, bread.
This nigga is sitting on his stairs.
You all right over there?
Yeah, I'm smoking a blunt, nigga, feeding the ducks. You don't get no better
than ducks.
That's what I'm talking about. I want to see the ducks.
I think I got chucks laced up.
That's fucked up. You can't see the ducks, bro?
I want to see the ducks.
Oh, there we go. Them some ghetto ass ducks.
Them is geese. Them is Folsom geese.
You said those Folsom geese.
Whatever they is, I know I'm feeding them bagels though. They're getting good old New York bagels for niggas. They love it. As soon as they hear my sliding door, they just start running to the door like.
You couldn't do that in LA. You couldn't do that in Long Beach.
And don't do that shit with squirrels.
I know it's a couple of them that come by the door. They nice
yeah,
out here. They
right
like,
too.
They like light gray and shit.
Yeah. Watch out for those brown ones. Them brown ones is the motherfuckers. They'll attack you.
That's them urban ones. These motherfuckers is littler.
Got you.
They like little hamsters with big ass tails.
Man, I can't wait to get home and smoke a blunt. Man.
Hey, well, shit. Hey, young, I'm out of here, man. Y'all have a good one. Hopefully, Big Bad up to it. It'll be a show tonight. It's between 7 and 8.
Shit, I be asleep, bro. I gotta go to work in the morning.
I feel
All right, bro,
you.
y'all have a good one.
You have a good one, man. You'll talk to you later. Go.
Yeah.
Peace.